Welcome to Unearthly. Did you know that many people believe that your face can reveal your fortune? Physiognomy or face reading is the art of studying a person's face to determine their personality and even diagnose diseases. This 3,000-year-old art is still widely used in China. We all read faces in our own lives. When we meet someone new, our subconscious mind picks up several cues, as does our conscious analytical mind. In its simplest terms, face reading is about pattern recognition. The Chinese noticed that certain specific facial features showed a predisposition to certain specific character traits. They documented these patterns for thousands of years. These patterns can point to aspects of your personality that are unique to you. So, how exactly does a Chinese face reader do the face reading? It turns out that there are several methods of doing this. One of them is to divide the face into four parts from the forehead to the chin. Here, your ears represent your childhood, and forehead represents the ages 15 to 30, and from the eyebrows to the nose tip shows middle age, while the area below that till the chin is related to age 50 and above. Another method of physiognomy is done by observing the main facial features. Of course, not everyone has the exact same shape of ears or nose or lips, and the differences are key to understanding the general nature of a person. Please note that face reading is not set in stone, as the Chinese believe that how we act also impacts our destiny. Every single act of genuine kindness means a corresponding change for the better in our future. Here we will look at some of the basic elements of face reading based on the main facial features. The ears. Do you have large, thick ears that you simply dislike? Don't fret about them because they're said to be good for you and your family. It's believed that our ear shapes are determined by the deeds of our ancestors. Large, thick ears are favored as they show filial piety. On the other hand, people with tiny ears may not form close bonds with their family and they tend to remain distant from siblings and caregivers. So, what's the mark of a genius according to Chinese face reading? It's when the top of the ear rises above the eyebrows while the earlobe extends beyond the point where the nose tip ends. In other words, long ears. In fact, have you noticed how the Buddha's ears are traditionally depicted in paintings and sculptures? The unusually long and thick earlobes of the Buddha are a symbol of extraordinary brilliance, wisdom, and longevity as per Chinese physiognomy. Speaking of longevity, did you notice how long Queen Elizabeth's ears were? According to face readers, her long ears were a sign that she would enjoy a very long life, and she died at the age of 96. The forehead. In ancient China, young men with broad, wide foreheads were highly sought after for government positions, since this feature is said to be the hallmark of a brilliant person who would shine in his career. So, a wide forehead represents intelligence and great career prospects, whereas the sides of your forehead show how much one will travel in life. Therefore, your forehead shows you how far you will go in both your career and travels too, as per Chinese physiognomy. So, how wide is the ideal forehead? Place your fingers on your forehead with the thumb apart and see if your other four fingers fit between your eyebrows and the hairline. If they do, it's considered good. A person with a narrow forehead may not be very lucky in terms of finances or family bonds till the age of 35, after which their fortunes tend to take a turn for the better. A round forehead is also considered good and shows that the person is quick to adjust to change. Widow's peak forehead. Here the shape is linked to the wood element. People with this sort of hairline possess a dazzling charisma and tend to be courageous. On the downside, they are said to have a short temper. But on women, a widow's peak signifies high yin or feminine energy and therefore very alluring to men. Zigzag hairline. This is where the hairline is not smooth and can indicate a rather turbulent childhood. People with such a feature tend to be unconventional thinkers who stand up for what they believe in. Forehead lines. The lines on the forehead can provide some insights about a person's career and luck. They can be further divided into horizontal or vertical lines and must be unbroken and fairly straight with no marks across them. Of the different types of horizontal lines that can form, the luckiest are said to be three distinct parallel lines of equal length. These are called the three fortunes. These foretell good luck right from childhood to youth to old age. The people who possess this tend to be kind and wise. If there's just one solitary line in the middle of the forehead, the person can have an outstanding career and even become famous. People who have this tend to look at the bright side of life and are energetic with a physically healthy body. If the 3 to 4 curvy lines, it once again indicates a person who's very organized, with the capacity to shine in his or her career, as well as longevity and popularity. Yin Tang. The first thing a face reader will check out upon meeting you is the Yin Tang area of your face. With a single glance, they can discern your entire destiny in life. This power spot is the area right in between your eyebrows and is called the Yin Tang area of the Life Palace and is the most important place in face reading. What's interesting is that the Yin Tang area happens to be a major pressure point in Chinese acupressure, and even according to yoga, this is where the third eye or Ajna chakra is located. So there's a powerful swirling vortex of energy right there. So what's an ideal Yin Tang area like? A good life palace should be 2 fingers wide, the index and the middle finger. For women, it should be slightly narrower. This area should be smooth and clear without any bumps, blemishes or scars on it. If you have eyebrow hair that extends to this area, you might want to get rid of this extra hair. Check it out and see for yourself. Do you have this? Then Lady Luck is smiling on you. You're set for life. A person with a good Yin Tang will never suffer any major setback in life. If problems appear, they tend to be small in nature and will quickly vanish, and their whole life is one smooth ride. Some vertical lines that form in the Yin Tang area can have a huge impact in our lives as per physiognomy. A single vertical line in the middle of the forehead is an ominous sign. In fact, this vertical line is called the hanging needle and can portend a life of struggle. A person with this may achieve some success in their career, but is likely to face many challenges in life. 2 vertical lines suggest a balanced person who is sensible and has empathy. 3 parallel lines just above the mid-brow point towards a person who is very fortunate. He or she will be extremely influential and will be popular and is likely to gain fame. There are also other types of vertical lines, and depending on whether they're curved or not or the direction of the curve, etc., each of which has its own interpretation. The eyebrows. Eyebrows indicate, among other things, one's relationship with their siblings, so overall they're considered very important in face reading. Chinese physiognomy classifies dozens of eyebrow shapes, but it's not just the shape of the eyebrows. Other things like the position, length and thickness are other factors in determining the character traits of a person. A few of the eyebrow shapes are discussed here. For example, a person with long eyebrows tends to have lots of friends, and long eyebrows also suggest longevity. Then what about the unibrow? People with a unibrow are said to be non-stop thinkers to the extent that they may have insomnia issues due to their overactive mind. Scraggy eyebrows that look unkempt and growing haywire are not considered lucky, as they indicate that the person is inept with finances. How close are your eyes to your eyebrows? The gap between the eyebrows and the eyes must not be too narrow as per physiognomy. It indicates that the person will have a tough time getting help from others should the need arise, and will also have to work twice as hard to achieve success compared to those whose eyebrows are wide apart from their eyes. They also tend to be more impatient, impulsive and ambitious by nature. So the bigger the gap between your eyes and your eyebrows, the happier you will be in life according to physiognomy. Women with a wide gap between the eyebrows and the eyes are also considered more empathic and maternal by nature. The eyes. The eyes are said to be the windows to the soul, as they express our deepest emotions and feelings. Bright and clear eyes are highly valued in face reading. Redness in the eyes or bloodshot eyes are not considered lucky. If someone's eyes are wide apart, it shows that he or she is broad-minded and open to new ideas. They are said to be especially lucky when it comes to relationships. People with close-set eyes are more focused and may not be particularly open-minded. On the plus side, they tend to stick to their goals and can be go-getters. People with eyes that bulge out tend to be extroverts and can have a reputation for being attention seekers. Though they are quick-witted, they are deemed to be not trustworthy and can have a marked tendency to be aggressive according to face reading. On the other hand, people with deep-set eyes tend to be introverts and might find it challenging to share their feelings with others. The area under the eyes has to do with one's children. If a person has very dark circles under the eyes, according to physiognomy, that person might not have a good relationship with their kids. The nose. In face reading, the nose has to do with one's health as well as wealth. Things like the width of the nose bridge, the wings and the tip of the nose as well as the nostrils are studied by the face reader. Some aspects of face reading go against current standards of beauty. For instance, the perfect nose for women in order to attract wealth is not one with a slender nose bridge and a small dainty nose tip, because such a nose indicates that money might not stay with them for long. Having a large nose with plump nose wings and a round and bulbous nose tip means one will accumulate lots of wealth in life. If you can see a person's nostrils when they stand in front of you, this person can be trusted, but their ability to hold on to money is weak. They possess a good character, but money quickly disappears for them. The ideal nose is one that's wide and fleshy and also round at the tip and with a broad nose bridge, which is not considered an ideal of beauty in today's world. The mouth. Our mouth speaks volumes without uttering a single word. After all, our mouth displays sadness and happiness, horror and delight, and a range of emotions. A good mouth is one that's in proportion to the rest of the face and with the upper lip and the lower lip are the same size. An ideal mouth is one where the teeth should not be visible once the mouth is shut. Having said that, it's better to have a larger mouth with thicker lips than a tiny mouth with thin lips, as a person with the former is considered more fortunate. So it depends on the lip thickness, shape, color, and also the tilt of the lip line at the corners of the lips. The cherry mouth is one that turns upwards at the corners and is said to be the perfect mouth because it denotes both wisdom and kindness. It is naturally red and glossy. Men and women who possess such a mouth are said to be nurturing and especially great at raising kids. They tend to be popular and others seek them out for guidance and advice. Drooping mouth. If the corners of the mouth slope downwards or the overall tilt of the lip line is downwards at the edges, as seen in this picture, it's said to be a sign of anxiety. People with such a mouth are also said to be hardworking, tend to hold strong opinions, and aren't easily swayed. Small mouth. A very small mouth with thin lips is not considered ideal, as they may tend to be extremely distrustful of others. But on the plus side, they are seen as intelligent and practical. Round mouth. A person with a round mouth is charismatic and can achieve great success in life. They tend to be honest by nature and are popular, but they may not have the best relationship with their spouses, according to face reading. Square mouth. Here the lips tend to be thick and the overall shape is square, as the name suggests. It's an indicator of great luck, and these people are trustworthy and possess good ethics and are usually lucky in every sphere of life. Naturally thick and large lips denote one with strong maternal instincts and show a genuine caring personality. They are loving and empaths by nature. The chin. Can you guess whether a double chin is good luck or not? Well, it's good luck according to face readers. A pointed chin looks attractive in women, but according to face readers, it can lead to health issues in old age. Face reading is taken very seriously by many people in China and parts of East Asia to this day. You will not believe this, but some people in East Asia actually undergo surgery to change their face to a more lucky one. In this case, it has nothing to do with beauty or looks, but has to do with changing one's fortunes. If you found this video informative, please subscribe, share and like. Thanks for watching.